Great morning, great morning. Today is September the 17th, It is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday. How are y'all doing on this lovely morning? I decided to switch it up a little bit. Y'all make sure you go ahead and hit the like button while we are getting ready to get started with this show this morning. I need each and every one of you all to stop what you're doing. Go ahead and hit the like button. Y'all see my new wig, child? Child, I got a new wig on, honey. This comes, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. This comes from Temu. This is a Temu wig. You know what? I should have put in, you know what? I'm about to do it right now. I am about to put in the comment area or show you guys a photo of this wig, honey. Child, you never know what you can get from Temu. Who would have thought I'd be wearing a wig, child? Not me. Anyway, y'all just hold what you got. See, I be thinking of stuff on the spur of the moment. Be like, shoot, I should have put this daggone wig in the daggone chat. I think I paid $60-something, maybe $61 for this wig. It is actually long all over. For those of you all who are wig lovers, you know, I'm just getting into this wig situation, honey, because, you know, you got to have yourself together when you come on camera, because if not, y'all will roast me. So it's like putting on a hat, honey. When the camera go off, baby, I slide this thing off and I wear my natural hair. But while we on camera, honey, we going to look cute. We're going to keep it cute this morning. So hold on just a minute. Let me send this to myself real quick. For those of you all who want to purchase this wig, you know, there's no type of, what do you call that? Promotion or anything that I'm getting from this. But if you are a wig maker, you sell hair, and you want to promote your hair on this channel, honey, the best thing to do is to go ahead and send me a free wig. And honey, I will put it on. I will make it so cute. So let me go ahead and share this. For those of you all who want to purchase you a wig, you want to know where I got this from? I got it from Temu. Y'all go ahead and screenshot whatever you got to do. Y'all see this? This is the wig that I have on today. Of course, I did my own little rendition. I curled it a little bit. I haven't cut the bangs or anything, but it's a really good wig. Honey, I don't know anything about wigs. So I just cut the lace in the front. And look, it looked kind of natural. I put a little makeup on here. I had to call my sister, honey, because I don't know nothing about no wig. So I had to call her and like, what do you do with this wig? What I do is got this lace on it, what I do. So I did the best I could. And then once I get to, you know, playing around with the wigs, you know, I get it together. But anyway, for those of you, if this is the first time you are tuning in to Kimmy's World, I want to, first of all, invite you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you've been shacking up with us since I started the live show back again, I'm going to need you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Listen, for those of you all who are a part of the Kimmy gang, I got my old faithfuls that come in here every single day, have been supporting me. Some of you guys have paid memberships, and you do this to support the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. That's why we do giveaways here at Kimmy's World, but it's only for my members. I take care of my members as well as my people who subscribe to the channel. Now, if you want to purchase a membership, it is pinned in the comment area. All you have to do is click on that link, follow the instructions that are provided, and you will be able to be a part of these perks. Try that thing flash on so quick. I have member-only chats. I have member shout-outs, giveaways. Honey, we just had a giveaway a little over a week ago for our members. Early access to videos and live streams, members-only videos, and discount on products when they come available. And by the end of this year, there will be products for you to purchase. Now, if you want to purchase Kimmy's World products right now, you can look, and this has been available since I started my YouTube channel. There are different merchandise items, t-shirts, sandals, coffee mugs, whatever you want. All you have to do is click on the link. I think it's a spring tea link, and you'll be able to purchase some Kimmy's World merchandise. So also, in order to cover overhead of this channel. Now, some people are like, overhead? Yeah, what you talking about overhead? Honey, to have all these lights, um, graphics, everything that I run through this channel, it takes money. Even when it comes down to the different apps to do editing, it costs per month. So if I'm not making enough money on this channel, which I know YouTube ain't been nice to me this month. They have completely removed me out of the algorithm. So I ain't get a child. I don't even think I made $20 this month. And I'm being for real. But it's okay. I'm going to continue to work. You know, when the time is right, it's going to pop over here because we got good content. Anyway, so you can Cash App $ Kimmy's World, KIMMIES WORLDD. And that continues to make sure that we have great content over here, as well as good software and everything else. She said, I brought several wigs from Temu, different colors, lots of compliments. Girl, that's my auntie, honey. I am in the blonde family. My mama is blonde. She got different color blonde. My auntie is blonde, got different color blonde. And baby, I have blonde. I called Jazz this morning. I ain't trying to be a chatty patty this morning, but I called Jazz, FaceTime her. She said, Mama, if you don't take that wig off. I said, baby, this is my show wig. She said, if you don't take that wig off. I'm going to take it off when I hit end on this video this morning. She said, beautiful, Kimmy. Great morning. Peanut in the building. She said, good morning, Kimmy Gang. Happy, blessed Tuesday. Rise and shine. You got that right. Anyway, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get with the program. We got a lot of information going on, y'all. A lot of stuff was popping off. And I want to tell y'all, ain't nothing in the title clickbait. Diddy was arrested, and there are possible charges that could be coming for Tupac's murder. Hello, world. You guys heard about the little situation with Elon Musk tweets. Taylor Swift, we got Peach McIntyre, and the list goes on this morning. So make sure you share this broadcast. Buckle your seatbelt up. Do not click off the video because you might miss something. Make sure you are paying close attention because you know we move pretty fast with this information because we got a lot to get in an hour's worth of time. So let me go ahead and cut the music this morning. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit the like button. If you're looking at this little contraption here, Coco got a hold to my little cover that goes on my mic, and without it, it's making a lot of noise. So I already had this. I just put this down, and to me, it sounds better. You can drop down in the comment area. Let me know what it sounds like. So my sister is in here. Shout out to her. She is one of my members who are supporting me. I want to thank you. And she is still in the hospital right now, but she is on her way to recovery. Positive signs point to a positive outcome. So shout out to her. All right, let's move right along because that's why y'all here. Y'all knows it just like me. Anyway, so the first thing I want to talk about is my daughter. I want to say congratulations to my daughter. She is actually doing some Campus Queen collective training. I think this is a big deal. For those of you I know, my daughter is a chemical engineer. She's 24 years old. She'll be 25 this year. It's going to be on September, did that say the 19th? It's the 19th at 5:30 p.m. It's on a Zoom call. And she is a former HBCU queen. She is the 92nd Miss Tuskegee University. She was Miss Tuskegee during the year of 2021 through 2022. Just to give her channel a shout out, let me pull this up. For those of you all who have teen daughters who could possibly be in pageants, or if you have college daughters who want to run for a Mrs. or Miss Freshman, whatever, Miss SGA, or any type of consulting you need on wardrobe, my daughter is the one to contact. And honey, I'm just not saying that just to be saying it, honey. I'm dead serious. Sister girl got some serious talent. So I'm going to share my screen. And for those of you all, let me see, what is her doggone? This is an impromptu chat because I was not going to do this, but I am going to ask each and every one of you guys if you have any children who are in college, going to college, possibly want to go into engineering. I will ask you to go ahead and subscribe to Jasmine McCullum Speaks. She has her own consulting firm business, and we're going to click on it right now. This is her consulting website. It's actually jasminemccullumspeaks.org. She's a speaker, motivator, author, and equalizer. Now, for those of you all who, she also does STEM scholarships as well. So for those of you all who have children who possibly want to go into STEM, she has a scholarship that she does herself. So that's a big deal for a 24-year-old. You can take a look at her website anytime you feel free. And these are some of her testimonials. Some of the Lord, I done been in Mississippi too long, talking about some peoples. Some of the people that she has worked with, it's not popping up. Let me see. Oh, she's changed her website. So anyway, you can take a look at it. She worked with the 95th Miss Virginia State University, whether it's working on campaign or wardrobe or talent or speech or whatever. Make sure you contact JasmineMcCullumSpeaks.org, or you can follow her on her social media platform. Okay, moving right along. She said, wonderful. Congratulations, Jasmine. Very multi-talented and accomplished young lady. Yes, she is. Love her website page and logo. Me too. Shout out to Patricia Dorsey. For those of you all who know, I was looking for a tutor. Now, I went live, I believe it was Friday, and I was talking about Caden, his grades, things that were going on. And I had a conference with his teacher, counselor, and the assistant teacher on yesterday. Well, Patricia Dorsey actually referred me to a tutor, Dr. Tammy Doss. And when I tell you, she is a boss in her own right. She is godsend. So for the conference, I spoke to her. She's going to tutor Caden twice a week. And also she was on a conference call, which she was in the conference with us on yesterday with the teacher and the counselor, and she didn't have to be. And so, I just want to let people know, if you see things are going on with your children early on, even if it's in kindergarten, do not be afraid to ask for help. Inquire, because you are your child's advocate. You speak for your child, you know your child, and never accept what another person is telling you about your child. You get to the bottom of it. I will go to the ends of the earth for either one of my children. And the same I did with you. I would spend my last dime making sure they have every possible, I can't even think of the term right now. I got a brain fog. Every possible, I can't even think of it, avenue afforded to them to be successful, whatever it is. All right. Moving right along, she said, so glad you got hooked up. Yes, Lord, I was so thoroughly pleased with her. So anyway, moving right along. So did y'all hear about this 8-year-old, and excuse the language on this thing, 8-year-old Ohio girl that was thought to be missing, drove herself to Target and went shopping. Girl, I wish Caden would go in that kitchen and get my doggone keys and drive to Walmart, because we don't have no Target here. But let me share my screen and let y'all see this. This little girl done drove to Target and she went on a shopping spree. Lord have mercy. Somebody been teaching her how to drive. Anyway.
Township News 5's Maya Lockett has more.
Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Old girl had places to be, and she took it upon herself to get there. This morning, she drove herself to Target. According to police, the girl lives in Bedford and drove to a Target in Bainbridge Township. News 5's Maya Lockett has more on what happened.
What started off as a missing child report soon turned into a busy day for an 8-year-old at this Target in Aurora.
He did advise the driver appeared to be small in stature, and she should be in that vehicle driving.
The driver was an 8-year-old girl who was originally reported missing along with the family's vehicle, a 2020 Nissan Rogue. In a press release from Bedford Police, family last saw the child around 7 a.m. A next-door neighbor provided the family and officers with ring cameras.
So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know what happened. So the 8-year-old girl, this was this past Sunday, she went missing. Her parents didn't know where she was, so they called the police saying that they had a missing child. And it was concerning because, someone had saw a small child driving east on the Rockside Road. So they reviewed footage that showed that she left home shortly after 7 a.m. Oh, her man. And the trail led them to a Target parking lot in a different city, Bainbridge. Apparently, the store is almost 30 minutes from her home. Girl. The little girl went into Target and started a shopping spree with about $400 and a frappe. Girl, who she think she is? She done went to Starbucks. Once authorities found her, she confessed to hitting a mailbox during her drive. The family was notified and allowed to pick her up and the car. What's y'all thoughts on this? I'm going to tell you what I would do. I would tell the police when first I got to make sure she all right. Once I know she all right, like my daddy used to say, and he used to say, your butt is grass and I'm going to be the lumber. Baby, I would have towed her up. Do you hear me? That's what's wrong with these little kids. Do you think that when I was 8 years old, I would have went in the kitchen or wherever my mama and daddy had their keys and got the keys and drove myself somewhere? I would have been too afraid. Honey, I would have drove to a whole nother state and would never came back. Because if I came back, my dad was going to bust my behind. Now, for those of you all who do not spank your children, that's on you. But this little girl, she would have got her behind to up. Now, I'm not talking about abuse. I would have spanked her on her bottom. I sure would have, because she ain't got no business going to Target, stealing the car, done confess. She done confess. Girl, who you think you are confessing? Confess to the police that she done hit a mailbox and she got her a frappe. Where'd she get the money from at 8 years old? That means she done went into a mama pocketbook and done took some money. No, ma'am. See, that's what's wrong with these kids today. She said, these kids are so different now. They don't fear anything. Their parents are different. That's who different. Because, our mom and daddy would not have played that. We done talked about this on Kimmy's World. When I grew up, it was no locked doors. It was no shut doors. Who you think you are going to shut my door in my house? You don't own nothing. You don't even own the clothes you got on. I paid for all of it. Okay? Hello. Anyway, we're going to move right along. Child, that got me stirred up real nice this morning. Ooh. Did y'all hear about the truck driver who was found deceased near a tree with a rope around his neck? Now, the sheriff said it wasn't a lynching. We're going to get into it. Honey, my husband called me yesterday, and I remember seeing this on social media, but I bypassed it. And he said, Kim, did you hear about that truck driver who was hung? I said, what? In North Carolina. So we're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it once I find it. Child. Thought I had it on here. Okay, hold on, y'all. All right. Boom. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So apparently, Black man found dead against a tree with a rope around his neck in North Carolina. They said it wasn't a lynching. Now, this happened in Henderson, North Carolina. The investigation into a Chicago's man's death in North Carolina continues as questions and rumors surrounding it grow, especially on social media. Now, Javion McGee, a 21-year-old truck driver from the Chicago area, was found dead in a rural area off of Vanco Mill Road on Wednesday. Now, investigators said he was not far from his truck. This is crazy. Leaning with his back up against a tree and a rope around his neck. God. McGee was found in Henderson making a delivery to the Walmart distribution center. That's exactly what my husband told me. Now, McGee's family, who live in Chicago, is upset and demanding answers. They are calling for transparency and more answers from the Vance County Sheriff's Office about what happened. Now, on Friday, Sheriff Curtis Brown told ABC 11 his office was conducting a death investigation. Now, Brown told ABC 11 that there were no signs of foul play in McGee's death. He said McGee went to a nearby Walmart shortly before he died. That is where he's believed to have bought the rope found around his neck. Lord, well, they got a receipt? They got record of him buying it? What do you mean? When ABC 11 asked more about that, Brown declined to elaborate. Now, see, In response to social media rumors, the sheriff continued to reiterate that McGee's death was not a lynching. But wait a minute now. I remember when a Caucasian lady was unalived in Myrtle Beach, and they took it all the way back. They had video evidence that came out a few days after it happened because she took herself to a park and she pow-powed herself. So they was thinking her ex-husband did it. And so they made sure they have video evidence. Why they ain't got no video of Javion going up in Walmart buying him a rope? Because you know when you ring something up or anybody rings something up, they got you on video at Walmart. Why they ain't got no video evidence of him buying that rope or walking through the store picking up the rope in the aisle? Something don't sound right, do it? The sheriff said this is not a lynching in Vance County. Oh, yeah, black sheriff too? Y'all, let's listen to what he got to say.
So, Sheriff, first of all, can you just, walk me through what we know, the timetable of when he was found and what we know so far?
Good morning. Yes, this is Sheriff Curtis Brown here in Vance County. On Wednesday, September 11th, approximately 10:08 a.m., Vance County Sheriff Office received a call out to a rural part of the community, Banco Mill Road, 285 Banco Mill Road, where a deceased young man was sitting up against a tree, with his back up against a tree. He had a rope around his neck, and he had the top of the rope was up in the tree limb. There was not a noose. There was not a knot in the rope. We have information that we got that this young man was visited a local Walmart store here in Henderson, where he purchased an item that was possibly used around his neck. It's an open investigation at this time. We're following all the resources and avenue. We're utilizing. We found out he was a truck driver after we identified who he was. At first, we had no identity on him because he had no ID on him. And once we identified who he was, we found that the tractor trailer he was driving was in an adjacent lot from where his body was located. We contacted his family in Aurora, Illinois. We had the Aurora Police Department go out and contact his family. And once that notification was made, we personally my investigators talked to the family and informed them of the information and the ongoing investigation, the death investigation of their son, their 21-year-old son, Mr. Magby.
And so at this point, you've seen some of these videos from family members that have out there sort of, questioning whether there could be foul play involved. What's your response to that?
I understand the loss. I feel gratitude, condolences, not gratitude, but condolences go out to the family. I never lost a child, to the mother and to their loved ones. I never walked in their shoes, but I asked them to slow down, to pump their brakes, to slow that train down that has left the station, about the Vance County Sheriff Office and definitely want to clear that the Henderson Police Department has nothing to do with this investigation whatsoever. This incident is clearly out in the county under the jurisdiction of the sheriff, which is myself and my deputies and investigators. We invited the North Carolina Highway Correction, the North Carolina SBI to assist us in the investigation regarding perceptions and get clarity and to be transparent that the Vance County Sheriff Department is not withholding anything and sharing information regarding to the decedent to the family.
Is there an autopsy yet?
Our autopsy is being performed today, yes.
Okay. And also, with regard to, the rope maybe possibly being bought at Walmart, would you be able to release that surveillance video?
There you go.
Once we compile the information that we have, step by step, talking to the district attorney, the local district attorney, and the SBI. We don't want to release too much information too soon because this is an ongoing investigation, and we just actually be patient.
Wait a
so we can do a
minute.
thorough investigation to get the proper.
Hold up, y'all. If it's not a lynching, why can't you release it? Because they released it with the other woman. If it's not a lynching and you believe he indeed did this himself, why can't you? Whatever.
Information out there and ask people to stay off social media and slow down and report the facts. I understand there's over 1,000 hits on TikTok. The sheriff office not being transparent, not providing.
Now we're gonna go ahead and stop this. All I can say is prayers to the family. For those of you all who know truck drivers, y'all know it's a dangerous world out there. I get a lot of calls from my husband about people, truck drivers being unalived in their truck. Things go on. They're out here moving merchandise, moving produce, moving our world, moving the United States, one thing to the next. Without truck drivers, honey, we will not have what we have: fruit, vegetables, food, building material. And the list goes on, but it's a dangerous world out here for them. So keep this family uplifted in prayer. That's all I can say. And I will continue to dig around to try to figure out what in the world is going on. A lot of double talk. You got that right. That's what I was saying. Something don't sound right. I don't know. I just can't put my finger on it. All right. So our next, y'all know this is my old faithful right here. Y'all know I love Plies. Plies keep it real. He funny. But what he had to say on yesterday, I'm gonna double back to this, but I just want to show you where I'm going with it. So you guys know that Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala Harris, okay? For those who did not know, I'm going to let you guys see it. Let me pull it up real quick. She endorsed, Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala Harris a few days after the debate. So let me click that off, click this on. Boom, here we go. Okay, let me look to see. Okay, hold on just a minute, y'all. Okay, here we go. So it says, like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. If you haven't already, now's a great time to do your research on the issues at hand and the stances that these candidates take on the topics that matter to you most. As a voter, I make sure blah, blah, blah. We're going to scroll down because it's a lot reading. Excuse me. I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. I'm voting for Kamala Harris because she fights for the rights and causes I believe need a warrior to champion them. I think she's steady-handed, gifted leader, and I believe we can accomplish so much more in this country if we are led by calm and not chaos. I was so heartened and impressed by her selection of running mate Tim Walz, who has been standing up for LGBTQ plus rights, IVF, and women rights to her own body for decades. Hold on, let's scroll down. Okay, she said, I've done my research and I've made my choice. Your research is all yours to do. and the choice is yours to make. I also want to say, especially to first-time voters, remember that in order to vote, you have to be registered. I also find it's much easier to vote early. You know, I might do that. I'll link where to register and find early voting dates and info in my story. With love and hope, Taylor Swift, childless cat lady. Now, y'all know Donald Trump called Kamala Harris the cat lady. So that was a little smirk, kind of cute, whatever. So this clown, Elon Musk, y'all know who Elon Musk is, right? Such a clown he is. So Elon Musk tweeted something on yesterday. He said, fine, well, it wasn't yesterday, it was on the 11th. Fine, Taylor, you win. I will give you a child and guard your cats with my life. This is not funny to me at all. So he goes on, and y'all know the situation that happened over the weekend, allegedly, the situation with Donald Trump. We spoke about it yesterday on the live show. I'm not going back into it. You can actually go back and watch the video from yesterday if you want to hear about that. Well, this clown, Elon Musk, made another tweet on yesterday. He said, and no one is even trying to assassinate Biden and Kamala. What? Why they want to KILL Donald Trump? Here's a person that said, here's Elon Musk calling for the assassination of President Biden and Kamala Harris. The only reason why he gets away with this crap on this platform is because he owns it. That is a fact. He does own it. X. Paging the justice, and then he hashtag cancel Elon Musk government contracts immediately. So of course, Plies has something to say. Y'all know this is my old faithful honey. Let me pull this up for y'all. I tell you, he about the only celebrity that I know, besides maybe a few more, that keep it real and really gonna tell it like it is. And it's kind of, some of it is funny, some of it is not. Some of it gets you to thinking. All right, let me bring.
He just wakes.
Okay, here we go. Oh,
done nothing to Donald J. Trump. Nothing.
Hold on. I'm trying to get it right.
I would agree the Haitians
there you go.
hadn't done nothing to Donald J. Trump. Nothing. Taylor Swift hadn't done nothing to Donald J. Trump. Nothing. He just wakes up one morning and he decides who he wants y'all to hate today. 1 minute I'm putting a target on the back of the Haitians. Goddamn it, they ain't done nothing to me, but I need y'all to hate the Haitians today. Taylor Swift, she ain't done nothing to me. I just need y'all to hate Taylor today. And whatever happened to him happened. The Haitians, they getting death threats and bomb threats. They ain't done nothing to him. And according to J.D. Vance over the weekend, according to him, he say, whatever stories we got to make up to get y'all to cover what we want y'all to cover, then that's just what we're going to do. But now this group of people over here, the guy in Pennsylvania who was on top of the building, who Secret Service killed, who had you in the scope, the dude they got out of the bushes at Mar-a-Lago yesterday, who's trying to do something to you, they look just like Trump. They white male men, both who's trying to do something to you. And he ain't sent out not one tweet yet saying this group of people here, this is who y'all need to be paying attention to. Now the goddamn Haitians and Black Lives Matter and Taylor Swift and immigrant, they ain't done nothing to him. And he wants you to hate them. But the two men who trying to inflict harm on him, he's not now tweeting on nothing about them.
Showed him.
Because, like I said before, he understands he can't scare white people with white people.
Ooh.
He can scare white people with women. He can scare them with people of color. But he's convinced trying to scare them with white men, it don't really work that well for him. Then Elon will jump out there with him and say, hey, man, why y'all leaving out Kamala and Biden? Why nobody ain't trying to assassinate them yet? Which is absolutely crazy. If you said it, I said it. the feds would be at our door last night.
Mm-hmm.
So the people who do nothing to him, the Haitians and Taylor and everybody else, he just wake up and say, I want y'all to hate them today. But the people who trying to do something to him, he good. We all would agree that Haitians.
That's a fact. So now that we're talking about Haitians, y'all would not believe this clown right here. National Review editor-in-chief Rich Lowry accused, not just accused, baby, he did it. Y'all got to pay attention. Accused of using the N-word while discussing Haitian immigrants, and he denied saying it. And I'm going to let y'all listen to it. Hold on just a minute. Child, these people, you would think some of this be clickbait, you know? Ain't none of it clickbait. This is real. Like, I cannot, this is 2024 and we are still dealing with this foolishness. It's like instead of moving forward, we are constantly backpedaling, moving backward. That's why history is so important. That's why history should be taught in schools. And if it's not, because it's not being taught in schools, parents, you need to teach your children. You need to teach our children where we have come from, because baby, we don't want to go back and we steady creeping back. And let me share this screen. Y'all gonna hear this. This rascal actually said the N-word. He really did.
Admits they made it up, right? As opposed to, and if you listen to the full clip, he says, by drawing attention to what's happening on the ground, it's just, as this
like
line goes online, you don't hate the media enough. Go ahead.
You remember Alternative Facts with Kellyanne? They did the same thing. She wasn't saying you make up fictions and pretend they're facts. You bring other facts to bear in the debate that are being ignored. And that's what he was saying. And I think it was in that interview where Dana Bash says, the police have gone through 11 months of recordings of calls, and they've only found 2 Springfield residents calling to complain about Haitian migrants taking geese from ponds. Only 2 calls. And I think one lesson of this whole story, people don't care about geese. People really hate geese. They all things considered.
Did y'all hear that? Did everybody hear that in the comment area? Did y'all hear it? Or should I play it again? Did everybody hear? It's 13 people watching right now. Put down in the comment area if you heard. If you didn't hear it, I'm going to play it again where you can hear it. Let me know. Did you hear it? Child, y'all be so quiet in the bushes. That be my bush watchers out there. They don't want to talk. But anyway, I guess I'll play it again for you, child. Y'all ain't going to say nothing. Hold on.
I think people would prefer Haitian migrants to come and take the geese off the golf course, right?
Let's go back.
So it's pets. It's the cats and dogs has become the standard. Geese clearly don't matter.
The media. He admits they made it up, right? As opposed to, and if you listen to the full clip, he says, by drawing attention to what's happening on the ground, it's just as this line goes online, you don't hate the media enough. Go ahead.
You remember Alternative Facts with Kellyanne? They did the same thing. She wasn't saying you make up fictions and pretend they're facts. You bring other facts to bear in the debate that are being ignored. And that's what he was saying. And I think it was in that interview where Dana Bash says, the police have gone through 11 months of recordings of calls, and they've only found 2 Springfield residents calling to complain about Haitian migrants taking geese from ponds. Only 2 calls. And I think one lesson of this whole story.
Listen, hold on. And this was on the Megyn Kelly show. This is crazy. In 2024. And first of all, I want to know, where are all the Black Trump supporters out there? Where y'all at right now? Huh? Where you at? Where is my moderator, the South Memphis show? I sure would love to hear your take on this. And y'all trying to vote for Trump. It's always the Haitians, right? But it just so happened that Haitians are the closest thing to Blacks. It's more than Haitians, honey, with this situation with immigrants. It's more than just Haitians. Child, honey, I don't know. Y'all better be more careful. Nana said he heard it. He said it. I heard it. He sure did say it. It just shows how often and freely he uses the word. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. Anyway, moving right along. So y'all know we talked about Brittany Renner on this channel maybe about a little over a month ago. I think I made a video about it. About Brittany Renner had turned over to become Muslim, right? Baby, but y'all know now she says she is opening up about her financial struggles. She is going broke. She don't know how she gonna pay her rent. She don't know how she gonna take care of her son. Child, listen to this. Because y'all know Brittany Renner was out there. She's wilding out. Oh boy. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on a second. Here it is. Okay. Let me share my screen. Y'all know I did not have to get up at the crack of dawn this morning. I figured out another way that I can do my show from my cell phone instead of coming downstairs to the office. So
any more than I'm meant to have, because I can do a lot with a little. The facade is fading. And when the facade fades and all the BS is cleared out, it makes room for what has always been for you.
She's a whole nother.
And I don't want to pay.
Wait a minute, where'd it go?
Any more than I'm meant to have.
So anyway, the thing is, she's trying to figure out. She goes on social media. She's telling people she don't know how she's gonna pay her rent. She don't know how she's gonna take care of her son. I was looking through the comment area. Y'all know, Columbus Short. His comment was, "Job is the first thing to come to mind." Oh, if he could not be right, what you gonna look at the car she in? Look like a nice car. Look at that sunroof. Trade your car in. That's number one. Some. Let me read some other comments people were saying. Oh, it ain't popping up. I can't. Anyway, go get you a job, Brittany. Just like every one of us have to do. We got to go get a job. Stop coming to social media saying what you can't do. Go get your job. See, I guess, I don't know. Maybe she want to go fund me. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And I'm not going to say prayers to Brittany Renner, but moving right along. She has some serious emotional issues. Yes, she does. Brittany was born in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Really? I did not know that. Or maybe I did. Yes, I did know that. Yes, I did know that. Yes, I did. Anyway, moving right along. So you guys know that Jordan Childs files a motion to reclaim the Olympic bronze medal. Shout out to Jordan Childs, baby, for not taking no as an answer. Because, you know, they filed an appeal and they were like, no, but baby, she's taking matters into her own hands. And shout out to you. So Olympic gymnast, y'all know that she got her medal removed from that little violation, which was really not even a violation. It was shown that when they reviewed the tapes, that her coach had did the inquiry in enough time, within that minute time frame, but they had already made a ruling on it, and they removed her medal before they even did their research, which is shame on them. But anyway, the attorneys for the U.S. gymnast filed an appeal with the Federal Supreme Court of Switzerland on September the 16th to overturn a recent decision made by the Court of Arbitration for Sports that stripped her of her bronze medal in the women's gymnastics floor event. In their decision, the CAS determined that the Romania's Ana Barbosi finished in third place behind Brazil's Rebecca Andrade, I think that's her name, and the U.S. Simone Biles, with the organization claiming that Childs, who they ruled fifth place, and her coach allegedly failed to submit an inquiry to challenge her original score of 3.666 in time. Now, this appeal is about much more than the bronze medal. It shows this is the principle, honey. Read from a press release from Gibson Dunn, the legal firm representing the Olympian. Childs is pursuing her case to encourage the entire Olympian community to take steps to ensure that future Olympians do not face a similar ordeal. You got that right, girl. You better stand up. Anyway, moving right along. Y'all, we got a lot of stuff. So our next thing is actually Peach McIntyre. I talked about her on yesterday, actually being pregnant with twins. Peach McIntyre is back on social media causing drama about her mother. Now, for those of you who follow Peach McIntyre, know that Peach allegedly has not, in her own words, has not spoken to her mother in over a year due to the situation between them two. Well, anyway, when her mother found out that she was pregnant with twins, she said she was happy. And I'm going to show the clip. And Peach McIntyre says she's lying. She's not happy that she's pregnant with twins. Girl, child. And her mom name is actually Miss Tracy on YouTube. I don't know. I haven't really been following those two. All right. Hold on. Let me share this. Before I share this, everything that we share on here is the materials and information have been prepared and are intended for educational purposes only under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. All right. Repeat. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let me go ahead and play this for y'all.
Your mom is happy and excited. I watched her on highlight. Y'all stop believing it. First of all, stop watching that shit coming back to me. But listen, this is my 8th and 9th child. My mom, I've never been pregnant and my mom's been happy about it. Every pregnancy has been held with my family. Judged and picked on the same way y'all do. Don't let that phony shit. When I seen that video because y'all hoes kept tagging me, I said, now this hoe knows she lying. That hoe would have been, you don't need no more kids.
Now, mind you, she talking about her mama. She called her mama H-O-E, her mother.
Nigga don't got no job. What you gonna do with another baby? You just got evicted. What you gonna do? 2 babies? That's ridiculous. You need to take a goddamn 2. That's how that conversation would have went in the real world. Y'all could let a hoe get on camera. Y'all could let.
She calling her mama H-O-E. It ain't clickbait. This for real.
A narcissist get on camera and pretend like they would have been happy when they ain't been happy with baby 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. But 8 and 9, because their twins would have been different. Child, please. When I got pregnant with Gorgeous, oh my God, one of the worst.
So what she's trying to say is her mother just flat out lied. Her mother was not pregnant, was not happy that she was pregnant. And she goes on and she posts these. I don't know what's going on with Peach. I know she's pregnant. Maybe she having some type of mental episode breakdown. Y'all know how Peach is.
And I can imagine if me and her was talking and she finna have twins grandkids. I'm finna have twin grandkids. How the hell would I be acting?
We're not talking, so stop imagining.
I'd be like, twins. Which one I want to hold first?
But most likely have to pay you to come to the hospital or buy you lunch and pay your cable bill and give you $1,000. But okay.
Because out of all 11 my grandkids, soon as I've been there when someone was pushed out, okay?
All 7 of my kids, she was only there for my first birth, which was Gregory McKay, and I had him at Tampa General. And once you left, you never came back.
Child, I'm stopping this. Somebody got to stop the madness. This is a whole heap of mess. I know she going through a bunch of different emotions. I've never been pregnant with twins, but she does this every so many months. When will you take responsibility and say, I'm grown? Despite how my life may have how my childhood was, how my mother treated me. Be thankful that your mama brought you in this world, because she couldn't have. She could have elected to get rid of you. You know, she could have gave you up for adoption. She could have had an abortion. She didn't have to have you. That my light just went off, y'all. Huh, that's strange. Anyway, but she had you, and you are of age right now to say, you know what, mama didn't know everything. She did the best she could. Now I have these 7 babies, 2 more on the way. I'm going to do better. I forgive my mother and I'm going to move forward, because the thing is, forgiveness is not for the other person. It's for you. You're the one carrying on this dead weight, because when I watch Tracy's videos, she's happy. She's pleasant. You're the one who always cry online, upset, feel heartbreak. Go get you a counselor, get you on some medication, and move forward. On to the next topic. All right, y'all. There go that dog again. I am so sick of this dog. I'm sick of this dog. It's a stray dog, y'all, running around the house. I'm sick of him. Anyway, we got one more topic, but we just going to go ahead and talk about Diddy. That's why y'all here. Go ahead and click the like button, please, and thank you. Oh, that's a stray dog. So sources claim that's 2 dogs. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. They strike. What the? You wait till my husband get home. Anyway, so sources claim Diddy was arrested by FBI one day ahead of schedule because something happened. So apparently Diddy was supposed to be arrested on today. But, you know, y'all know when they did that raid back in March and they took all those boxes, like, we should have known that everybody knew this was coming. It's just a matter of time. Y'all know the FBI have to get their ducks in a row to be able to close in. But the grand jury was already convening, right? Diddy Camp got word of this. So y'all know Diddy had put his house up for sale. His house still up for sale. It ain't sold yet. And he moved back to North Carolina in lieu of this arrest. Now, from what I've heard, Diddy's lawyer was in court a few days ago with another client in Michigan. Now, in that particular, no, he was in Michigan with doing another case, and they had settled on a case, but the situation was the attorney did not want the judge to, I guess, come down and say that he has to pay a certain amount of money, because that's going to tie up Diddy's money. Meaning, if he were going to have to make bail, he's not going to have the funds, because he cannot sell anything or do anything till he pay that lawsuit. He has to pay that first. So Diddy attorney knew this was going on. He knew Diddy was going to get arrested. Anyway, so they, for some reason, they arrested Diddy on last night, about 7:30 last night. Now, we don't know what the charges are. Now, that's supposed to come out on today. Now, word on the curb is, I'm going to show y'all. Word on the curb is, now this particular lady, she said, my reliable source just told me more people is getting arrested tomorrow that's connected to Diddy. That would be today. They're going to arrest it today, allegedly. And everyone is about to be shocked about who it is. Also, they might charge Diddy with the murder of Tupac Shakur. Y'all know they always been trying to put it on Suge Knight, but we all know who's in the background. A lot of people owe Suge Knight an apology for saying he got Pac killed. Karma never has an expiration date. So we are awaiting these charges. They're going to be dropping today. You don't know how many indictments. I have no idea how many indictments, but you know, each charge is an indictment or something like that. Like, for instance, the situation, like if it's one lady and he traffic her or move her to another state, that's a charge. Let's just think, will Young Miami go down with this? Is she going to tell? Because trust me, I know she wrapped up in it some kind of way, allegedly. Let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to let y'all see some of this. This is some, honey. Oh, this is going to be a mess. I cannot wait till the rest of this come out. Y'all hold what you got. Hold on. Okay, I know it's in here. Boom. Okay, I'm going to share this. This was a tweet from the U.S. Attorney, SDNY. U.S. Damian Williams earlier this evening, which was on yesterday, federal agents arrested Sean Combs based on a sealed indictment filed by the SDNY. We expect to move to unseal the indictment in the morning, and we'll have more to say at that time. Y'all, hold on a minute. Let me see if it's been unsealed. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let's see if this has been unsealed. Y'all hold on. Because they be moving early, child. Still not. Let me see. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, y'all. Hot off the press. I knew it was coming. Child. I knew it. Y'all, hold on. Exclusive. Ding, ding, ding. Y'all go on and share this screen. Share this live. Sean Diddy Combs charges unsealed, accused of racketeering, sex trafficking by force. Ooh, honey. Hold on.
Charges remain sealed. Combs' lawyer saying, "We are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs," adding he is an imperfect person, but he is not a criminal.
His lawyer said he's innocent, but he knew this was coming. He arrived in New York last week, we're told, in anticipation that he was going to be charged by the feds.
The arrest caps a turbulent year for the rap icon. Last November, his ex-girlfriend, singer Cassie Ventura, filed a lawsuit alleging years of abuse, including domestic violence and rape. The case was settled the next day for an undisclosed amount. In May, CNN released this security video showing
Okay, so they shut me down. Anyway, Sean Diddy Combs has been charged with sex trafficking by force, transportation to engage in prostitution, and racketeering conspiracy, alleging he ran an enterprise that he engaged in sex trafficking, forced labor, or kidnapping, arson, and other crimes. Child, they gonna get him. Y'all know there's a lot of people been pow-powed and a lot of people have died surrounding Diddy. According to the indictment unsealed on Tuesday, Combs was arrested at the Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan, and he spent the night in federal custody. See, that's the thing. He had to spend the night in jail last night because he couldn't make bond until this morning, and it still hadn't made bond. I still want to see if he made bond. And I'm going to go back to Passion Lisa's comment. She said, I think he moved back to New York. No, he did move back to New York. Okay, let's continue on. A federal grant. No, I already read that one. Combs knew this was coming. I told y'all. The music mogul's lawyer, Mark, told reporters Tuesday on his way into federal court. We brought him to New York two weeks ago. Remember, I told you he moved back to New York. Because sure, we knew this day would come, and it's here. Y'all better know when Kimmy's World tell you something, I be on the money, child. I be doing my research. He said Combs had anticipated federal charges ever since March. I told y'all. Raised on his home in Florida and in California. It was just a matter of time. Combs' spirits are good. His lawyer said he's dealing with his head on the way he has dealt with every other challenge. And no, this ain't like every other challenge because the feds, the federales are on your back. Now, his lawyer said in an earlier statement, we are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs. Child, no, it ain't. By U.S. Attorney's Office by U.S. Attorney's Office. Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving family man, and proven philanthropist who has spent the last 30 years building an empire, adoring his children, and working to uplift the Black community. What about Kim Porter? Hello, world. That's his children's mother that mysteriously died. He is an imperfect person, but he is not a criminal. He is very much so a criminal. Why he paid Cassie all that money, that undisclosed amount? Why do we see him beating that woman in the hotel comment area near the elevators? To his credit, Mr. Combs has been nothing but cooperative with his investigation, and he's voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges. Please reserve your judgment until you have all the facts. These are the facts of an innocent man with nothing to hide, and he looks forward to clearing his name in court. Ooh, honey. Combs has been under investigation for the better part of the year since his former longtime girlfriend, Cassie, just told y'all, came forward with allegations in a civil lawsuit. Now, y'all know the content creator, I did the content creator spotlight. Girl, is this legal? She actually spoke about this and said that normally before federal indictments come to pass, you have to start with civil lawsuits first. So they started with this civil lawsuit, and the rest was like a ripple effect. At least 10 additional lawsuits filed. There it go. See, I didn't even know that. Combs has denied the allegations in all of them. Just like he denied some of the allegations, and then the video said otherwise. Oh, okay, then. He's credible. Not. In March, when Combs' Los Angeles and Miami homes were raided by federal agents at Homeland Security investigations, spokesperson said the raid was executed as a part of the ongoing investigation. Now, you know, when the federales show up at your house, baby, you gonna go to jail. You're going to jail. They're coming for you. What's that song? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Period. What you gonna do? Law enforcement sources told ABC News in March that federal agents with Homeland Security investigations seized a number of electronic devices as a part of the court authorized searches of Combs' 2 properties. The searches carried out in Los Angeles, Miami, were a part of a federal sex trafficking investigation into the hip-hop and liquor mogul, the sources say. Let's see if we see anything else. All right, y'all. So there it is. There it is. And it could be more people arrested today. Just hold what you got. What I do suggest, go subscribe to Girl, Is That Legal? I'm going to let you guys see it again, what her channel is. When I tell you she is a Ivy League graduate, she is a lawyer, and she knows what she's talking about. Trust and believe. So I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see it. Make sure you follow her. There's some other attorneys on here that follow stuff like this. This is her page. Girl, Is That Legal? Great platform. She breaks everything down in layman terms. She provides court documents, and she's the one who broke down the Jennifer Williams and the Chris Gold case. Now, y'all know that they got married over the weekend, and the videos, the photos and everything are all over social media. She said, I don't think he's going to do time. What do you think? Yes, he's definitely going to do time. They got R. Kelly. Why you think they're not going to get him? They got R. Kelly. R. Kelly went down for what he did. Listen, he's going down. He's going down. I'm sorry. She said, set to appear before the judge this morning. Associated Press is live in front of the court waiting. Oh, girl, child. Let me get off of here so I can get the rest of this information. So anyway, I had something else, but I'll save it for tomorrow. Y'all listen, I gotta see what's going on. If anybody knows anything that's going on, let me know. I didn't know DJ Academics was live last night. I guess I should have been on. But he have a lot of nonsense. And he don't break things down. I don't care about what. I like the facts. So I like to follow Girl, Is That Legal? And I believe it's another one, Pam Esquire. I don't know if that's her YouTube name. I think it is. It's Pam Esquire. Both of these young ladies actually break things down. But Girl, Is That Legal? Is a Ivy League college grad. She know her stuff, y'all. And she was on. This is Simone from Ready to Love. Anyway, thanks for tuning in this morning. Make sure if you're watching this on the replay that you like the broadcast. Make sure you share and you let me know that you are watching this on the replay. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. 'Cause you're just that subscriber.